Okay, in this second video here, we're still going to be looking at the unit circle, but now we're going to be extending on from 0 to pi by 2 all the way to 2 pi. We're going to look at numbering, giving coordinates to the most common angles in the unit circle. You look back at the first video, what we did was we looked at how we would calculate, or how to remember these 6 coordinates, 3 sets of coordinates, okay, from pi by 6, pi by 4, and pi by 3. What you'll notice immediately is that I haven't called this pi by 3, I've called it 2 pi by 6. It's the same thing. The only reason is that it just makes numbering the rest of them slightly easier. You can go pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pi by 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 pi by 6, or 2 pi. So let's start putting on some more of the coordinates. The first thing to remember is that cos theta is the x, and sine theta is the y. So cos is the x, sine is the y. Now, we can use the symmetry of the unit circle to fill in the rest of the coordinates. I've drawn this by hand, so it doesn't necessarily work exactly right, but the idea is the same. These two have the same height. 2 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6 have the same height, or the same y value, or sine. Therefore, it's root 3 by 2. If you look at it, you think about the coordinates, this way is positive, this way is negative, so this value and this value are the same, but one's the negative of the other. Therefore, this is minus a half. I take the plus half, and on the other side, I get minus 1/2. Exactly the same all the way through. Minus root 2 on 2, root 2 on 2, and minus root 3 on 2, and 1/2. Okay? You can see that 5 pi by 6 and pi by 6 have the same height, or the same sine, which means that sine pi by 6 equals sine 5 pi by 6. Yeah, they're both 1/2. I could continue down here, or I can continue here, exactly the same. If we start here, pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6 have the same x value, have the same cos. Therefore, this is root 3 on 2. Obviously now we're under the axes, meaning that the plus half becomes minus 1/2. Same theory all the way down. Okay, I take this one, I change it to a minus, and again here, 1/2 minus root 3 on 2. So what that means is, for example, if we put in your calculator sine 10 pi by 6, you'll get this value. Yeah, sine is the y. Last but by no means least, 8 pi by 6, 5 pi by 4, 7 pi by 6. Okay, come down here, same x value, negative on the y value. So 7 pi by 6 is minus root 3 on 2, minus 1/2, minus root 2 on 2, minus root 2 on 2, and then 8 pi by 6, last one, is minus 1/2, minus root 3 on 2. Last but no means least, we should probably put in the 4 standard coordinates. So x axis is 0, 1, this is 1, 0, minus, 0, minus 1, 0, 1, even. This will be minus 1, 0, and finally down here, 3 pi by 4 is 0, minus 1. And that's how you would fill in the unit circle using the symmetry.